I find in the work that I do, where I help women and support women and empower women to be grounded in their self-worth so that they can show up with beautiful and graceful confidence, right? That doesn't have to be faked, right? I find that at the beginning of the journey, very the majority of ladies experience a torrential downpour of shame and guilt. Shame and guilt that they allowed certain things to happen, that they didn't stand up for themselves, that they allowed their rights to be taken away from them or not to be upheld, that they allowed themselves to make certain choices which resulted in certain outcomes that they are ashamed of and feel bad about. And it's normal for this to come up at the beginning of the journey, at the beginning of the journey of self embrace and self love and self worth. Because it's easy to look back at the past and see all of these instances and just think, what the hell were you doing? What was wrong with you? But in a recent conversation with a client who had this downpour of shame and guilt, it was important for me and vital for me to get her to a place where she could embrace all of that. She could embrace all of the choices, all of the decisions, all of the things that she allowed, all the things that she didn't stand up for as being part of her tapestry. And to be able to look back at that woman and say thank you. Embrace her, knowing that she didn't know any better, to the point that she is at this juncture, choosing and embarking on the journey to no longer go back to that space. And so if you, my lovely, are in this space right now where you are maybe embarking on the journey of transformation and the shame comes up and guilt comes up, embrace it. Embrace it as part of your tapestry. Look back at that woman, thank her, and just allow yourself to move forward with the learnings and move ahead. Because shame and guilt are the very things that are going to keep you stuck and trip you on the journey and cause you to believe that you can't change. But I fully, fully believe that you can and that you will. By God's grace.